Hi everyone, it's me Darlene. I am here with my ironing board, my iron, and a piece of interfacing. Before I start to see if I can do anything I like during this video, I want to let you know that when I got this interfacing, I really liked it. It's lightweight, it's one-sided, fusible, so there's glue on one side, and it sticks pretty good. And I thought, I'd like to sell this because I used to sell the interfacing iron-on fusible, but the price was like suddenly triple, so I had to stop because I couldn't buy any more. But then I found another one that I really like, and I'd like to sell it. But eBay has this standard envelope that you hear me talk about a lot. It's just a 9x6, and it has to be less than a quarter of an inch thick, and it has to be less than 3 ounces. So I thought, why don't I cut some that would fit the envelope? And I ended up being able to make some packs of 12. I have to include the thickness of the envelope itself, the mailing label, the packing slip. So with 12, I'm pretty sure it's going to come under a quarter of an inch, and it's definitely under 3 ounces. So I'm showing you this because I'm going to put these on eBay. I only have 5. I don't know how long I'll do this. It was time consuming to do this, and I'm only asking $3. $3 and free shipping. So it's a bargain. But I'm thinking if people like this, I can include it once in a while because it does bring people to my auctions, right? And then if they come and say, I can get a pack of this for $3 and I don't have to cut them or anything, you know, maybe they will come back to see if I have more, and then they can buy something else maybe. So this is what I have. I have 5 of them. I want to explain to you, if you get one, that's great. It's going to come in the envelope. If you get 2, it's going to come in 2 separate envelopes, because this in one envelope will cost me $1.03. This in one envelope separate, $1.03. If I put these together, they're past the quarter of an inch now. It's going to cost me $5.07. It's a big increase. So I'd rather pay $2.06, $1.03, than pay $5.07. And that can be higher in different parts of the country. So that's why I do things the way I do. And now if you were to get all 5, then I would end up just shipping out as a package in one thing, because it would be over $5 to do them all separately. See? Okay. Enough about that. Give it a try. If you think you want to have this size. Now, why would you want something this small? I find it's very convenient, because if I'm working on some tags for junk journals or whatever, I can just take this and cut smaller. If I want to make a strip set, I don't have to deal with cutting a big piece. And I, especially for me, like to practice with things. And again, it's too much if I have a big piece and, you know, I'm like, oh, what, should I cut it? Should I do big? No, I'm going to tell myself I'm going to use what I'm going to sell, because then I might be giving you some ideas. Okay? But now, look what I have. Look what I have. Can you see in there? It's shreds. It's all shreds, and there's a lot of them. That's from when I cut my scrap packs that had 1,000 different prints. And so I have a lot of scrappy shreds. And I know I've done something like this in the past, but what I'm going to do is, the first one, I'm not going to test it through the wash. I know it would be a hot mess, but this is something we could do for tote bags, things like that. And I know the first thing everybody's going to do is want to tell me about Solvay, that stuff. It's pricey. I'm going to glue some shreds on here, just with the glue of the interfacing. And I'm going to sew up and down this way and then this way. But the Solvay, I could put that down on it and then sew, and then you wet that and the Solvay disappears. I don't care. I don't care to do that. I just don't. So I'm going to try just doing what I'm, saying. But you don't have to use shreds. You can just put nice pieces. I might put some bigger pieces on here. I don't know. We're just going to start and we're going to see, right? So I'm actually going to try to lay this on the table. Oh, how cool this is. This is a little bit tippy. So see, I have like shreds like this. I have shreds like this. And these are the things I'm talking about. But then I also have pieces like this. Like I could, well, let me put the right side up. I could put that there. The thing is you really want to cover up your interfacing because you don't want to, get your iron stuck on it. Now, most people, and I don't know, they just go like this. And then they go like this. Well, let's get those big pieces out. And then they do press. But it leaves a lot of spaces. I hate that this does that. I have a piece of wood that I can put there. It does it on both sides because I don't have the feet up, so because I want to lean on it. See, if I do this, it leaves a lot of, I don't know. Should we try it for the hell of it? So much is going to be just loose, and I would have to sew over that. But do I really want to just lay down every little shred? I don't think I want to do that. Let's try this. I have a smaller scrap. Look, right there. I just saw it. Let's just do this. Let's see what happens if I do that. Maybe some will stick and then I can just trim. I don't know. I just want to cover this. I've never done what I'm doing right now, I don't think. Not at, this thickness. Okay. Are we having fun yet? I do have ideas for this, especially for tote bags, decoupage, things like that, that we can involve Mod Podge. Ugh, I love that shit. Let's see, I had a corner bear. I don't think I would like this, but who knows? Maybe it would work. I don't think so. See, I have an awful lot of bare spots. I could cut. Where are my scissors? Oh, they're way the hell over there. Well, let's get this pair. So far, I'm not enjoying this. Because I can't see myself sewing over all this stuff. And that's why they use the Solvay. Oh, you can also use like some chiffon or tulle, even netting. I've done the tulle and the netting, and I didn't like that at all. You just don't see your fabric like you would like. Ow, that's hot. That's hot. I wasn't expecting to do both this and the other way in this one video. And I'm not taking you to the machine. I'm going to... I wonder if it would make sense to sew on this side. I've never seen anybody do that. They always sew on the fabric side. I'm going to go try sewing this on this side, and I'm going to just do like, I don't know, 1/2 inch, maybe even less in this direction, and then in this direction. And then I'll come back and show you what a mess I have. I have not looked at the other side of this. I don't know how it came out, but it was so much easier to sew on this than to sew on the scrappy parts. So here is what I did. I took a piece of fabric before I went to the machine because, it wasn't really stuck on good. So I took a piece of cotton and I pressed this. and then this was nicely stuck and flat. I'm sure there's loose things, or there were loose things on the other side, but I did that. Then, before I went to the machine, I just cut a lot of the leftover things on the other side. And then I decided I wanted to go small, and I also decided I was going to use a color thread, not my nylon. I did not want all that nylon on here, so I said I have to get used to colors. It happens that it's like a lightish kind of bluish gray, something like that, so I have no clue what it looks like. Then on the back side, I didn't care what I had, and I ended up running out of thread here, so I just changed the top thread. I didn't have to look. And then I also decided to not hop off, hop on, hop off, hop on, hop off. I just started and I came down, and then I did like 2 or 3 stitches this way and then back this way, 2 or 3 stitches this way, back. I think it was much easier than hopping off and cutting your little tag off, or however you want to do it, and then going back and forth. I liked going up and down, and just, you know, making my turns here. And then I did the same in the other direction. What was I showing you? That? The same here. Okay? So, I explained to you that I pressed this first, trimmed that shit, used colorful thread, and did this. Is there anything else I want to tell you before we look at this? Now, I'm not expecting to love it. If I even like it at all, I can take that somewhere. I'm so afraid to look at this. I want so much to like it. There's going to be bald spots, right? We know this. Can I look first? You know what? That's not half bad. Oh my goodness, I do like it. I wish I had some brighter, oh my God, I wish I had some brighter colors, but I love this. I'm already up to love. I started with like, I love it now in a matter of 4.5 seconds. I'm not gonna show you, no. Okay, you're not gonna love it as much as I do. I like the, oh, are you looking? Did you peek? I like the little tiny grid. I'm okay with the color of the thread. Okay, look. Look at this. I know, you're laughing and saying that's so, ow, ugly. I love it. There's not too much sticking out. See, I could just trim that little guy. Oh, and that's right, though. We do get the back side of fabric. But I do see people just smooshing down shreds like that. But I've not ever seen anybody do it sewing on the back side. Do you know how hard it is when you're sewing it and it's all like this? I mean, you have to be like holding it down, and you don't want your little foot to get caught into it. This was a breeze. I want you to try it, no matter what. Okay. I'm just really happy. Oh, look. And then, of course, if we trim, it always looks nicer. And what I'm thinking is if you made, you know, several of these, you could top stitch them together. And you know how you can make it look like it's not really top stitch? Oh, for crying out loud, I hate this thing. I have to lean way over here. You can, I know I've done that in the past, you curve the piece that you're going to put on top, and then it doesn't look like a block. Oh my goodness me. I really like this. I think that if I had like a tote bag with just little, I don't know, 1/4-inch grid like this, I think that would pass the wash test really nicely. I mean, there'd be some things, but things that would pop up, you'd just trim them. Okay, I'm going to take some close-ups of this. I mean, I'm impressed. I think the best idea I had was sewing on this side. Now, somebody else probably has done that. I'm sure many. I'm not the only one with a genius brain. I just haven't happened to see it because you know why? I don't look at a lot of videos when it comes to the creative stuff that I have in my head because I want to do it the way I see it or the way I want to try it. I end up seeing things simply because YouTube will show me videos in my feed or whatever that have similar words to mine or whatever. So, you know, I end up seeing things, but I don't go hunting down. And I'm going to ask you, please don't send me to other people's videos because, again, I like to have my own ideas. I like to be able to say, I'm sure hundreds of people have done this, but I haven't seen it, because I want you guys to know that I really am just working the process all in my own head. You know, it's great to watch other videos if you just want to learn all those things, but I'm in this for the creativity of it, and it kind of takes it away from me if I see somebody else do something and I really love it, and then I'm like, well, how can I put a spin on it? And then it's like, I don't know, I'm a fraud. No. So, I like it. Okay, let me take some pictures, and it feels so good. And don't worry if it's like really thick in some places and not in others. I can't wait to do more of this. I wish I had time to do this whole piece now, but I don't. And like I said, I will be doing some more, and then we can start joining some of these. Oh my goodness. All right, enough. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with more soon. I should let you still see it from afar. Look how cool it is. Oh my goodness. I'm never going to throw another shred away. I seriously do want like boxes or bags or whatever for everything, every shred that I have, including, remember? Look, let me look in my trash. Oh my gosh, where is it? Do I have a pile of it here? This shit. It's mixed with some black, that's okay. Remember this? The muslin threads from the fraying? I can put this stuff on here. We're going to have to do that. Not that much, but I'll put some of the threads with the shreds and threads. Oh my goodness, that's going to be a title of one of my videos. Threads and shreds. I think I might have already done that. I've created a monster. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with more soon. Bye.